Ready to go live. We are live.
Yay!
Yay. So we have got Heather with us and Kelly, she is there somewhere. She's just disappeared out.
Hiding.
Yeah. I don't know where she went. Probably to, I don't know, get a cuppa or something. I don't know. And then I think a couple of the ladies said they might pop in for a little bit as well.
Sue's going to come in, Auntie Sue.
Yeah, I think Auntie Sue is going to come in, and I think Louise says that she might pop in as well. Oh, Joan. Right, we were just talking about this, Joan. Saying that it's all so confusing now, the rules, because they're changing the rules again in Wales as of Monday. And I was saying that there's like UK rules, and then we've got Welsh rules, and then there's like Caerphilly rules and Rhondda Cynon Taf rules. And it's like, what are we allowed to do? Like, we don't know. We're allowed to go to the pub, but we can't meet. And then we can't go. Can we go to someone's house? We can go to someone's house as long as you're on your left foot and
holding an ear.
You know, and then I think they're also introducing, which I completely agree with, and it's, you know, bit of a, you know, the horse is already bolted, that on as of Monday we've got to wear face coverings like in shops, and it's like, well, I do anyway, pretty much.
Yeah, I thought that was a thing. I thought that had been a thing for ages. Oh, is that Wales?
Yeah, in England it was, but in Wales it wasn't.
Oh, okay. Not that everybody does, I hear.
Oh no. No,
no.
I went to Tesco yesterday, and I was as I would have normally, like a few weeks ago. I got out my hand sanitizer and I put it all around like the thing of the trolley, and I put my mask on and, like, you know, everything, and no one else was doing it. And I'm like, seriously, am I the only one? Like 2 weeks ago, you were panicking and kicking off about this, that there wasn't enough protection. Yeah. And it's like, and now. And the ironic thing is, someone came up to me, like someone that I sort of vaguely know, and they were like, "Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? All these kids, you know, like they're all ruining it for everyone." And I'm like,
"No,
right? You're not wearing a mask or anything, and you haven't sanitized, and like I'm wearing this for the protection of others. I'm doing my bit with, you know, it's not just the kids, damn it." You know,
yeah, blaming a generation is so unhelpful. It's, you know, creating a divide like that. It's like divide and conquer. It's like, no.
Exactly. You know. Blaming the people that 2 weeks ago were going to the pubs. It's like, well, you told us we could. You encouraged us to go. Like, so what's different now? You know, like, anyway, should we say some good mornings? Because there's a lot of people in. So Welsh Wonder Near, yay. Sarah Price. Kelly, look, you're there. Morning, Kelly.
Hiya. Oh, yes, I am.
Harpy. Hi, Kirsten. And bore da cariad. Hey, did you get my Welsh accent then? Isn't that good? Bore da cariad. Yay. And Gillian or Gillian? Gillian. Dorothy Paul, Fabio Sewin, Laura B, Claire K, Richard B, Intimate Jamie. Mike Dando, Joy Dickinson, Karen, did you want to pop in? Oh, she's in the shower. Come on, pop in. She's in the shower with you. Michaela, so what does Joan say? I know here in Philly we can't go in anyone's houses, only meet outside. Only to go to a pub from one household. Can't go out of the Philly borough. So no Sully car boot sale on Sunday. Can't you technically say that you're going for work though? That is, you know, work, going to Sully. Sully is a lovely big car boot sale. You'd love it, Kelly.
That's the one that Edward goes to, isn't it?
Yeah, he goes to there and Geshy Gear.
That's it, yeah. All these wonderful names I hear about.
Hey, Susan Bad Troll. Hey, DBG. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Helen. Andrea, like, I put the link in the chat if you do want to pop in for a little bit, if you're not busy and covered in, you know, tat, because, yeah. So, yeah, crazy stuff. So I've got lots of shipping to do today because I didn't do it yesterday because I was being very lazy yesterday. Oh, Karen's going to put her face on.
Oh,
She showered without her face.
Please.
that's weird.
Takes it off the shower, rinses it out, and then slaps it back on. So that's nice. Yay.
Yeah. I'm just packing stuff away, doing some filing. My poster's already gone this morning.
Oh God, you're efficient, aren't you? Blimmin' heck.
Oh, not usually. That was quite unusual, to be fair. And I pinged a nail, so there we go. That's why I give up with long nails.
Ouchie, yeah. Kelly, how are your nails doing?
They're all short at the minute.
Didn't your daughter do them?
Yeah. Yeah, Charlie did a nail course, acrylics, gel nails, something else. She's paid for it and did like an intensive course, so she was practicing.
Oh, cool.
And one of my nails had snapped, because I'm like you, Heather, mine snapped right down on the nail bed. So she says, oh, well, I'll cut them all back. So I've got really short nails at the minute.
I cut mine all back as well, because I did the same. I split that one, like right into the nail bed. Ooh, that's a bugger.
Yeah.
Horrible. So I filed them all down, and then I was like, oh, it looks really weird. One really short one, and then the other one's all long. So I'm like, right, just cut them all off. And then at least hopefully they'll grow at the same rate together. And then I might get my nails done at some point, because I haven't had that done in ages.
Mine are just...
Oh, that's such a nice colour.
Mm.
It is. I love a bit of red, yeah. But my nails do grow really fast and really well. They're a lot like my hair, but I find that when you have them in water, and especially with all this stuff, it seems to dry them out much worse.
Oh my God, like so much. I've started to get like a little bit of a rash, but it's gone now, thankfully. But there was a time when I was getting painful. I mean, and that's me complaining about it. Imagine people that do actually have to do it like 100 times a day.
Mm. Well, I didn't realise that Barry's off for a week.
Oh, right.
He's off work till next Friday.
Is that a holiday?
He's got to go on a training course next week to Warwick on Tuesday till Thursday, but he's decided to take the whole week off.
Right, yeah.
Lovely.
So, yeah.
Why
he's
not?
working away. Yeah, it's nice. It's the surprise aspect of it that does you in.
But I had plans.
Yeah.
I was going to get all this done, and then I was going to watch this on that day, and I was going to, go there, and like, oh, well, at least you can have lots of sex.
Yeah, there's always that.
See, she doesn't deny it. Like, yeah, loads of bonking.
And why not?
Why not? Oh. I've got lots of nice jewellery going out today, and a very nice £100 sale yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Of various bits of silver. Little charms
nice.
and a necklace. Yeah. I was well happy with that coming in.
Well, exactly. I was very happy to sell a Ted Baker suit. I mean, people haven't been buying suits in a while, but I guess the interview season is starting up again, and the people going back to work, and maybe they've gone up a size, in the interim.
Yeah.
But that was £100 sale. I was quite pleased about that.
That's
nice.
So, and for Ted Baker as well, because I know Ted Baker women's clothes, bit hit and miss, really, aren't they?
They can be very hit and miss, and I think the market got very flooded, and one of our charity shops gets their sort of overstock, so it's everywhere. The men's ones, I would say it's the endurance range. You get them in shirts, but the endurance made suits, if they're in good nick, do go well. But I've had it for a long time. It's actually an international sale I'm just looking at. It's going abroad. Where's it going to? Now I want to know where it's going to. No, I know it's going to Staffordshire. That's not what I meant. It's like, I picked the wrong thing. Here we go. Because I've sold quite a lot to sort of Germany lately for some reason. I'm wondering if this is Germany. Let's have a look.
I sell a lot to Italy.
United States. It's going to America.
That's cool.
Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. I sold the Cindy yesterday. She sold on auction. She went for 90.
Well
90
done.
quid. 90 quid.
Was that Patch? Or
Yeah.
no? Yeah, Patch. I can't. I'm useless with dolls and things. I don't know one from the other. You did so well with that. That's brilliant.
They all just give me the creeps. No.
It's like animals fine, dolls no.
Yeah, I never had dolls as a kid. My gran was one to have like, you know, I think she had like a whole shelf of those, you know, weird porcelain dolls, and she used to, you know, knit clothes for them and stuff. And I always found them really creepy. You know, she'd be like, "Oh, do you want a dolly?" I'm like, "No, sleep." Evil things.
I had a few Barbies, but I wasn't really into dolls and stuff. But obviously, you get brought stuff, don't you, for your birthdays and things. So I remember having Barbies, but I wasn't really into them.
I did get a Barbie once, and I only wanted it because it came with like a little, like a shop counter thing, you know, like from Are You Being Served? And you'd have like the 1930s like counter with all like, oh, there's a pair of gloves and a bit of jewelry and, you know, things like, and I wanted it just for that. Like I wanted all of the little bits. I didn't want the doll. I wanted all the little bits because I thought they were really cool. So, you know, that's what I've turned into.
I used to make things for them. I didn't like dolls per se, but I think I had a small one that was, I don't know, I can't remember. It was obviously a thing at the time back in the 70s. But what I used to do was make clothes for it and create cars for it and make a. It wasn't the doll I was interested in. It was the fact that you could make small things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
just like improvising.
And I definitely way preferred animals to dolls. Like I had, I always had, you know, teddies. Well, I've got them up there. I've got my AG bear, my tomta, and my thumper.
Oh,
my animals. And obviously now I've got bagpuss as well. And I had Sylvanian families, loads of Sylvanian families, absolutely tons. And then obviously my granddad made a house for them. Actually, I had 3. So I had my Austrian chalet, which is the one that I've got back. And then there was a double one, which was a grocer's on one side and then a dress shop on the other side. That was yeah, I love them. And I like making little things for it.
Making things.
Oh, was Tiny Tears the one that would wet itself as well? Or was that another one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, my sister had one. Apparently I gave it a haircut.
Oh, I did something super, super evil to my sister's teddy bear once, and she has actually never forgiven me. And I really don't blame her. When I was maybe about like 3 or 4 years old, I knew how much she loved her teddy bear, right? And this is the 80s, and my sister used to wear blue eyeshadow. Oh, this Auntie Sue.
Sue.
Hey, Sue.
I was just typing in now then, host.
How long have you been waiting?
Sorry,
Sorry,
my little animal is on the wall.
My little animal is. But yeah, so my sister used to wear blue eyeshadow, and I thought like, oh, she would like it if Teddy had the same eyeshadow. So I got a big blue marker pen all around Teddy's eyes, and it never came out, and she never forgave me. So I can't believe that Teddy bear.
But with the best intentions.
It was with the best intentions. I was like, oh, I'll make Teddy look pretty, you know.
Yeah.
It didn't go down well. Didn't go down well. And I really don't blame her for hating me for it, because I would too, to be honest. You know?
Did you have any dolls? Sue?
Mm?
Did you have any dolls growing up?
Mum used to buy naked dolls because they were cheaper, and she used to make clothes for them.
Yeah.
So all my dolls had hand knitted or hand sewn clothes on, so they had loads of clothes. She'd stay up till about 3 o'clock in the morning making clothes and pants and socks and all sorts for these dolls. I only found out years later that she used to have to buy them naked.
That's sweet.
Oh,
I just got to say sorry to Joanne there. She really wanted the blue stag like little pot thing, and then yesterday my friend Scott came over and we were talking. I was very animated, and I just went douche like no. So,
oh, no.
I know, gutted, but never mind.
When I were older, I had Cindy's.
Oh, yeah.
My sister had Cindy's. And they had movable arms, movable, like their hands used to do that, so you could pose them like a ballerina. That's the one my sister had.
Oh, mine were before that. Mine had just got evolved into having bendy knees instead of when you sat them down, the legs were like that. You started to be able to bend the knees and sit them a bit more properly.
So they could sit on the toilet because
when you stood them up, they just went like that with the legs.
starfishing. I always thought it was a bit weird that they made a Cindy toilet.
Oh.
I can understand like, bedroom and, like have a bed, have a sofa, have a wardrobe, but like toilet, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hardly something that, like kids dream of. Oh, I dream of putting my dolly on the toilet.
I love the dressing table. It was very sort of ornate, the gilding on, and it had a little lamp that was fixed on it, and you could press button and light would come on, and it's got like pink netting pleated lampshade on it.
Everything in pink.
And you're like 9 though, or 7 or however old I were.
Oh.
I did get I bought from a charity shop in town a couple of years ago a bunch of like vintage Cindy stuff, like furniture and things, and one of them was the kitchen and the oven lit up and like the little hobs and stuff. I did think that was cool, but then obviously the feminist side of me was like, why should they have a kitchen? Why can't they have a motorbike? Damn it, like it's just not fair. Why can't they have firearms? G.I. Joe gets firearms. Why aren't they Cindy guns?
Quite right, yes.
Cindy goes to the army. No, it's none of that, is it? But that's because I'm conditioned to be a feminist and stuff. My mum's fault.
With the pink hair.
Me with the pink hair that likes to buy pretty shiny things as a living. Yeah. The irony, eh? Well. Kept trying to change Cindy to Windy.
Oh.
Oh, Pink Harper says her Barbie had a motorbike. See, that's cool.
Nice.
So, what's everyone's plans for today then?
Well, you need to sit down for this.
You're going to do
some work, Sue?
I've done 9 drafts, me. I'm photographing.
Bloody hell, are you?
What? Already?
Okay,
wow.
What have you done with Sue?
I know.
I've got a lot to schedule today, but I had a problem, and I don't know if I think Karen and a few other people had problems with. I'd make a draft, put all the details on, do all the item specifics, go back to the draft to tweak my photos, and find that a lot of the item specifics had disappeared.
Yeah, I've got the same.
I've got 255 drafts. Yeah, not happy bunny.
Oh my god! So how long did it take you to sort all that crap?
Well, I'm still finding it. Even ones I made yesterday are still doing it. Well, I've gone back into the draft and the details aren't there. So what all it means is I've got to keep, every time I want to make some go live, I've got to go into them all and make sure it's all there, because it's easier to do it individually than it is to try and do it in a bulk.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't need that. But I've got next month basically already to go to schedule. And yeah, it's an extra step that I could have done without, really.
Yeah. So do you draft on your computer first and then add the photos?
Yeah.
Because that's what I do, and I'm wondering, like, how did you notice that the specifics had gone? Was it
because I'd taken the photos and attached them, doing this on the phone, just attach them to the listing. Then I'd gone back into the listing to kind of manipulate the pictures, because I find it easier on the PC to actually finalize what the photos look like. And it was then that it was sort of saying, oh, you need these item specifics. I'm like, I've already done this. It's like, nope, nothing there.
Oh my God.
So see, it's happened to me as well. And what I normally do is I draft on the laptop, then take my photos on the iPad and add the photos directly to the listing through the app. And it was the same as Heather, coming up the item specifics were missing.
Yeah, it's absolute bollocks. They're pissing around, and they're costing us time and money, really. It's not fair. Stamp my foot, throw my toys out the pram, have a hissy fit.
You're missing off your drafts, or then also missing off your listed stuff?
I hope not. I haven't checked. I've got nearly 1,800 listings, so I haven't checked, and I'm hoping that is not the case. What it does do is that it pops up every now and again. I'll get one thing where it says item specifics needed, and that'll come up in my overview. Yeah. And it's usually some weird category that I've got like one item in where they've obviously changed it. But yeah, hopefully that hasn't happened on my lives.
Oh my God. It's all this tinkering, isn't it? Tinker. Why can't they just,
Yeah.
It'll be something like a china lidded jar, and it'll say what fabric or something.
Yeah.
I had that the other week where it was I was listing a mug, and then it goes like, what sex is it for? And I'm like,
it's a mug. Really?
Like,
yeah.
How? Why is that even a consideration? Like, what?
And it's not as if I have a gender fluid choice, is it?
Yeah, I just wrote my own, and I was like, anyone? It's a mug. Like, you drink from it.
I think it's the clothing category with theme and character.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I just ignore them. That's all you can do.
And for a lot of these stupid ones, you actually have to put something in. And I'm like, I can't think of anything to put in that. So I just put like, unknown or, whatever.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Why is that even a thing? Like, don't be ridiculous.
They don't seem able to sort themselves out.
Yeah. Did I read just now that, who is it that just said, Pink Harpy, she's listing on Etsy today, first one done. Etsy listing that is a lot quicker and a lot more simple, I think. What do you reckon, Sue?
Well, I'm slow at everything, let's face it. But I think you just have to get used to where things are, don't you?
Yeah.
And have your own sequence, and then I think it probably would be quicker. You've not got all them specifics. In fact, it's a bit restricting in what options it gives you in some areas, isn't it?
Some of them are, because because it's quite an American website, even though it's Etsy UK. Some of the themes on this, they've got stuff like Southwestern and stuff like that. But things like, I don't know, I can't think of something.
But you couldn't sort of type in English country garden.
Yeah, exactly. So say if you wanted, I think steampunk is an option, but say, for example, or industrial, right? Industrial looking. I don't think industrial is a style on it. And it's like, but this is industrial. It's not Gothic and it's not brutalist. It's industrial or it's modernist or something. And it's like, but it's none of them. And that's annoying.
You can't type it in, that's the only thing.
Yeah. So I just go to modernist then, or whatever, But yeah, that is a bit. But other than that, I find, and obviously on Etsy, like stylist, because it's vintage and nicer stuff. So it takes maybe a little bit longer to research things than I would research for eBay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's please.
Oh,
Hi,
Morning.
Morning.
how are you, love?
Oh, I can't hear you. Hang on. Tell if I have
Can't-
my. Can now.
Can you hear us now?
Can hear you now.
Yay! How are you doing?
I'm good. It's got myself all ready because I'm up to see Karen today.
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
We're going to have a little chat and have some lunch in her garden. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh.
Is she going to have a big 16-foot stick and I'll be shout at you like that?
Probably.
But not like torture of a fence, not like you regarded.
So I'm taking my own little camping chair and my own packed lunch.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. It will. Nice to see. Nice to see it. And my son lives about 2 miles away, so I'll pop to see him as well.
Oh, lovely.
We're having a lovely day today.
So are you going to get Karen to do some yoga in the garden?
Oh, maybe. I haven't thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've just watched back this morning the mystery box that she did with you. I think she was up in Carla's when she was talking about not coming to Thursday yoga. So I'm going to have a words with her about that.
Yeah, there you go. And hang on. There we go. Here she is now. So
Wow.
have you got your face on, love?
I've got my face on. Hello.
right, you're going to get a telling off, Karen.
Well, she's not going to get a telling off, but I'm going to have words with her about Thursday yoga. I've just watched the mystery box open that you did. I think it was Carla's, where you were saying you were worried about coming to yoga. So I'll have a word with you about that in your garden.
In a safe place, it'll be fine. She's not going to tell you off.
I don't tell people off. Just give them one of them stairs.
Thank you.
You what?
I've been doing housework just in case Louise needs to use my loo, so I'll walk through the living room. So
I was just going to go in the corner of your garden, Karen.
Behind the bush.
Andrea says she was just about to pop in. Well, I don't mind dropping out, Andrea, because I'm going out. So you come in.
Oh.
No, it's more exciting than that, Lex.
Really?
Yeah, we've got a new pound shop. I'm going to go and have a look round there.
Ooh. No, that is quite exciting, isn't it?
Big pound world's just opened, so we're going there.
What are the prices like?
Mike said, "What's the prices like?"
Voice there, someone's.
Yeah, so I'll get going, then Andrea can pop in if you want. So have a good day, everybody.
All right. See you later, Penny.
See you in a bit.
Bye-bye. Bye. Come join us, Andrea. Come say good morning. Show us all your cat.
So, Karen,
my mum makes me laugh when I go pound shop with my mum. She always picks stuff up and goes, "That's only £1." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, Mum." She does
Pound shop.
Yeah, but however, oh, right, here's Andrea. Hold on. Come on, here we go. Yay, there's Andrea.
Sorry, Mother. I feel bad now. I've chucked Kelly off.
No, she was going out.
Yeah, no, she said this morning she was going out anyway, wasn't she?
So you were talking about dolls.
Well, creepy doll.
She's got nice hair.
Yeah, she still hasn't had a bath though. I might have to do that later.
Are you going to film it?
Oh, that's weird.
There are laws against that.
20 different kinds of wrong.
All shades of wrong. All shades of wrong.
I've just listed a fab mirror this morning. I'm going to go and get it to show you.
Oh yeah. How's the tack creep in your house? Andrea.
Oh, bad. Really bad. The office is so full that I've been working in the living room, so I'm looking at a pile of duvet covers and bedding and stuff in front of me on the table. I've got a box next to the sofa where I've been working.
Oh, blimey.
Not a good situation.
But,
Yeah.
you know, at least you got lots of stuff. Oh,
Who remembers that?
yes.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, hero, yeah. One of my
As well.
I mean, like, I don't like it. You know when I say I like it, I mean, that's good to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. You don't want to
Yeah,
give up your love piece. Is that what you're saying, Lex?
I think it's minging, but someone will love it. That's what I think.
Fair
That's
enough.
usually quite a good yardstick, isn't it, for when you're sourcing? That's minging. Someone will
Love it.
Yeah. Well, it's like when me and Carla go shopping and she go like, Lex, this is ugly. And I'm like, yeah. Thank you.
Oh dear, yeah. I've got such a massive pile of stuff. It's all listed and scheduled, ready to go. But I haven't actually packed it in bags. So if I don't do that, I can't physically leave my office. That's how bad it is. I mean, when I say there's a pile of stuff,
Yeah.
I mean there's a pile of stuff.
Yeah.
It's all listed. So I don't mind, but it needs to be gone.
Now, you see, I thought I was being very good the other day. I worked 11 hours on Tuesday, was it? Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't remember. I started at 10, I finished at 10, and I obviously had like various breaks along the way and stuff. I did 81 listings. I'm scheduled up until next Wednesday, and I've done all bric-a-brac, all clothing apart from 2 items that need one needs mending and one needs dry cleaning. And so I've literally only got jewellery left to list. And now I'm like, I should go buy more stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you work well in bursts like that? Because I do. Days when I have more energy, I'll just keep going. And then I'll have days where I don't want to do anything.
Yeah. No, totally.
Yeah. I was always like that. I remember when sort of at uni writing assignments, I used to have friends that could do 30 minutes a day and do 2 paragraphs.
Nah.
And I could never do that. It was if I got the urge, I would just have to sit down and write for 3 or 4 hours or longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All essays. Oh, hi there.
Hello. Oh, I see you soon, Darren, in the flesh. Hope you had a shave.
Not so shy now, is he?
Yeah.
The dog just growled because Darren got close to me. The dog just growled.
Oh.
His new thing.
You have to sort that out. That's not right.
Just jealousy, innit?
Anyone else want a coffee? Can't have one.
Coffee.
Squash.
Tea.
That far into the
Did you get some cakes, Darren? Did you get some cakes?
Did I hear somebody say cakes?
Yeah. Cake. Did somebody say cake?
Yeah. What's going on? Who's got cake?
Yeah.
Got some cake, Louise.
Ooh.
That's gone over.
The day just got even better.
Andrea,
Yes.
have you finished all of your wagon wheels?
Nearly. I'm going to miss it on. I've been eating one a day. They're very, very nice.
Oh, good. Because we were looking at things. This is for Andrea's birthday. Like when Carla and Josh were here, we were like, oh, what can we send her? And there's like for vegan, I should imagine things like marshmallows is just something that is just very rare to get in a vegan format because it is like was it gelatin and eggs, isn't it?
Yeah.
And sugar. So, but okay, let's try them. Let's go for it. So I'm glad they're nice.
The marshmallows are nice too. Ellen's been helping out with those.
Oh,
Oh, right. That's good of her, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's very good.
Very thoughtful child.
I figured out why I put £2 on last week.
Is it all the cake?
Oh, Darren bought 2 big boxes of Magnums, and we were both having a Magnum every day after tea.
Magnums are enormously. God, wow. Okay,
So that's why I put £2 on us. But I've lost it again now this week, so
fair enough. It's worth it then.
not
I
really.
could do the little mini Magnum type ones, and they're quite nice. They're about a quarter of the size of a normal Magnum.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
The vegan Magnums are a lot smaller as well.
Are they?
Yeah, we're a bit cheated.
Yeah, I only buy the mini ones for our family because I think it's quite enough after a meal to have that. And I mean, the full ones are far too sickly because there's too much of it.
They are quite
a little one is just right. Yeah.
I like the which I think is vegan. Halo Top do I think it's a sea salt and caramel flavor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, because Carla was mentioning that on her food thing. Anyway, I've never tried it.
Well, they did. They're because the dairy-free one I think is made from coconut milk.
Oh, ooh.
Anyway, you know.
I quite like that. Yes.
Yeah. Yummy stuff.
It's good.
Yummy stuff.
This is really weird, all 6 of us being on here and we haven't got a topic.
Does it make you nervous, Karen? We haven't got a topic. We just sat here chatting.
A little bit.
Karen's like, we must have format. We must have a list of things.
It's comfort zones. That's all it is.
You can choose a topic if you like, Karen.
Cake.
Cake. Nice.
Yeah. I've got a funny story about Hero. My nan used to collect it, or at least we thought she collected it. So it was one of those things that everybody bought her for Christmas. And she had loads of it, and we all thought that she really liked it. And she may well have done. But about a year or so before she died, I was talking to her about Hero, and I said, "Don't you remember? You used to love it." She goes, "Oh no, I hated it."
Yeah.
Oh no.
She had no memory that she collected it, and she says, "Oh no, I hated that." So whether she actually hated it and never told anybody.
She probably liked to have one or two and got so many that she started to hate it. And then of course everybody, my stepmother did that with those funny little cottages, you know, the little, she kind of liked them. Yeah, and then they ended up with loads of them, and I thought they were hideous. And I think she kind of regretted that she'd ever said she liked them.
Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? People think, "Oh, that's what they like, so I'm going to get that for their birthday or for Christmas or something."
Every year until you're gone. No.
Yeah.
Oh, who's
I
that?
was close to that with you know, the willow angels. Nick bought me one for my Christmas one year, and I absolutely loved it. And then he thought, "Oh, that's good," so he started to buy one for me, like, you know, the next year, and then the next year. And then I had to very subtly say to him, "I really love these, but I've got enough of them now."
Yeah. Enough now, just stop.
And seeing my shelves just full of willow angels.
Oh. Like it's a lovely thought, isn't it? Though.
Yeah, you end up with a lot of them, and you only really loved the first one they bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
And you have to be careful when you say you like anything. If you're going around with people in shops, you know, gift shops and all this, that, and the other. And if you say, "Oh, I like that, that's lovely," you go, "But not for me. I appreciate it, but I wouldn't want one."
Otherwise, you can't
buy it. Or when it comes to Christmas time, and like my mum is a bugger for this, right? I'll be trying to, remember all the things that she said, like, oh yeah, I like that, I like that. I'm like, right, mental note, it's September, I'm making notes for these for Christmas. And then like 2 weeks before Christmas, she'll go and bloody buy it herself. I'm like,
Yeah.
Darren does that all the time.
That's the thing, is if you want something, you buy it. The whole point of
yeah.
But not that close to Christmas, really. No.
Oh, exactly. What are you doing? Like 2 weeks before Christmas, don't buy anything in December. Anything.
Especially not slippers, pajamas, or dressing gowns. They should be
classic old people gift. It's like, no.
I left a company once, and the thing is, they know you, don't they, when you work with them all the time. You work with them for years and years, and they knew I liked cats, and they knew I liked the sort of 70s basket weave stuff and bamboo stools and that kind of thing. So when I left, they bought me ornaments of baskets with cats in, and it was like, oh. Thanks, they're lovely. And then I used to have to get them out and put them in cabinet when anybody come, otherwise they were hiding it.
My boss used to buy me diabetic sweets and chocolates every year for my birthday, and I really did not like them.
Yeah,
hard, isn't it, Lauren? You can't tell someone, you can't say, oh, thanks, I really don't like these. My family used to buy my nan a certain box of chocolates for her birthday every year, and she hated them. She used to just palm them off either to me or Ellen or somebody else. And I used to say to her, well, maybe we could just kind of subtly tell them one day, because you're never going to actually eat them.
No.
Never told them. So
or you could do the like accidentally on purpose give it back to them as a present. Everyone is far too polite to say anything, aren't they?
Message.
Yeah,
we're all terribly British about things.
I've got into trouble with that before, because when Ellen was a baby, my mum said to me, what can I get her for Christmas? And I said, please, anything but soft toys, because she's got so many soft toys, just anything but. So the thing my mum bought her was a teddy bear, like about the same size or bigger than Ellen actually was. And I couldn't believe it, especially as I said, no toys. And then she was like, what's wrong? What's wrong with it? And I was like, well, I did say, please, no soft toys, and now I've got the biggest soft toy in the world, and I was actually honest, and of course I never lived that. Furious.
We once got Mike's mum and dad a box Trivial Pursuit when everybody was playing Trivial Pursuit, and on Christmas Day, and by Christmas tea time, she'd give it to us back and said, we're never going to use that. And we just laughed about it, didn't we? It's like, oh well, fair enough.
Right.
Yeah. Don't want it, have it back.
Joan's got a question for us. Said, if you ladies could not, for whatever reason, continue reselling, what other job from home would you be able to do and continue to be self-employed? Sex cam worker.
That was too quick an answer.
I know this already. I've thought about this. And I know it's the same for Sue as well.
Definitely. Yeah. You can tell, can't you?
Yeah.
So what do you reckon?
Can you just do an audio version instead of cam?
I would pay for that, Sue.
Keep me fleece on. Right vision, can you imagine me talking dirty now?
While you're eating what you're having there, what you have sandwiches? Are you having your Marmite sandwiches?
No, it's Leibniz biscuits this morning.
Oh right. Oh, I thought, what was that sandwich that you had, Sue? That I thought I'd never had before.
I have
Something on
toast
it.
with oxo on it.
That was it. That was it. It could be on your, you know, doing your stories, eating your toast with oxo on.
Ah, no.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that'll do it for some people, I reckon.
When you had to feed 13, you were getting toast with oxo on. Or crackers with jam on.
I had crackers with jam on.
So what would you all do then? Because, you know, what?
Probably some online teaching of some sort, I suppose.
Yeah, I could probably go back to some sort of therapy work.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I'd probably teach cake decorating.
Oh, yeah.
I think you should making stuff.
Probably end up making stuff, selling it on Etsy or something.
Karen, probably the same, isn't it? You probably, yeah.
That or proofreading. I used to quite enjoy proofreading.
My mum's been writing a book, right? And she was on the other day about like actually publishing it, because you know you can self-publish. And I was like, oh, don't you dare pay like any of these companies to do proofreading for you and stuff, because like it's a sham. Girl I went to uni with, she self-published, and she paid like $2.5, $3 grand for them to proofread it and then print her off like a copy and stuff like that. Absolutely ridiculous amount. And then she showed the first page of it, like, you know, oh, my book's here and stuff. I'm so proud. She opened it up, showed the first page, and I saw a spelling mistake. And I'm like, do I tell her? Because that is outrageous. Like on the first page. Like, awful, isn't it? So I was like, don't.
I find them all the time in books that I read. Mistakes all the time.
Well, they use computers to check. There's very little manual proofreading that goes on. So they don't pick everything up.
But that just goes to show that they didn't even do that. They didn't even run it through a spell checker then.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So they just.
I'm going to have to pop off now because I need to do a few little jobs before I set off to see Karen. So,
well,
everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
So are you? What?
Susan says I'm already doing something in chat and I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Mukbang. I hate mukbangs, right? It's when people get a load of food and then they eat it like really close to the camera so you can hear all the noises and stuff. Oh,
no.
And I mean, like, it's a mountain of food. You know, they'll have like every single thing from Domino's or something like that, and they'll just be there, crunch, 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 crunch.
Oh God, I'd be no good at that. I can't eat enough in one sitting.
We've got a caller.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
I'm just rustling. Sorry.
Rustle.
Oh, your face looks slimmer.
Hello.
You look slimmer. Your face looks slimmer, definitely.
Ooh, hang on. Let me bring you up big size.
It's coming up big size.
Incredible.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, who's that then?
It's Andrew's doorbell.
That's a hell of a doorbell.
How many? Yeah. I've got about 6 or 7 different repeats going on here.
Have you?
Stop now.
Ah.
I heard that doorbell about 8 times. I was like, do you want to get the door or what?
Yeah, please get the door now.
I've missed everything. I thought you were starting at 11.
Oh.
No, we're finishing at 11.
Yeah, can you start again, please? Because I've missed it all.
Okay. Good morning. We've got these people here, and Kelly's here. not here, and Louise is here, except she's not here. Oh, who's it now? I don't know who's who. Does that mean
What
I
are
have
you
to?
talking about? What have I missed?
Yeah.
We're doing a sex camping.
Yeah, we're doing me and Sue, not together, we're doing sex camming as our alternative income stream.
I missed more than I'd thought.
You did.
Have you got anything specific planned, or are you just going to be?
Yeah, Sue's going to sit in a party and eat Marmite sandwiches.
Well, I'm up for that. I'll be your first subscriber. That sounds amazing. That sounds brilliant. That sounds exactly my cup of tea. That's what I look for in sex cammers. Marmite and pajamas.
Yeah.
I want just audio caller so I can keep my fleece on. So, Tasty said, "What fleece?"
Yeah, just the fleece. Wow.
So Kelly was here and she's gone.
Yeah.
And Louise was here and she's
shop.
gone, which is how I popped in. But Louise is on her way to see Karin. Did I get that? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have a picnic in my garden.
Nice.
Oh.
I hope you've got better weather than we've got here then.
Yeah, it's nice and sunny at the minute.
It's a little bit grey and dreary here. It's not raining, but it's not. I wouldn't sit out there and have a picnic.
Yeah. It's a bit
How
dull.
is it? You're in the north. What's going on? That's not fair.
I'm going to say I'm not in the north, not unless I'm in the north of the south, which is about as far away as you know.
No, Karin's in the north. How is it like?
Joan says, "What would I do from home if I wasn't reselling?" Or is that why you guys are on the sex lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do from home if I wasn't reselling. I would sell my body by the ounce.
Your income would be decreasing if you were actually selling it by the
And that's
ounce.
the point. I'd be buggering up my own career choice, wouldn't I? Yeah, okay. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't reselling. Let's hope that never occurs because I haven't got a plan B.
You could do proofreading as well because you read a lot. I'm sure you'd be a good proofreader.
I could. I've often thought I could do proofreading, but you do then have to read stuff that doesn't interest you.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the drawback of the job, is and stuff that you're not into. Like, so when the horror arrived, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to read the one where the scary things are. I don't like that. I won't be able to sleep tonight.
I mean, when I'd done it with my job when I worked at the magazine place, I had to read this really boring educational magazine for head teachers or something, and it was really, really boring. But I found 2 mistakes in it, and it had already been proofread by a company, and I got like a bonus because I found the 2 mistakes, so that was good.
Also, what if they sent you like some kind of scientific thing that you had to read through, and it was full of words that you had no idea what they meant, so you didn't know whether they were spelt wrong or not? You'd be like, I don't know, I'm sure it's fine. It's all incomprehensible, so I'm sure it's okay.
What if you try spell checking?
Sorry?
You spend all your time on Google spell checking.
Yeah.
But what if you got sent something scientific, right? And you were reading it and you were like, nah, they're wrong.
Yeah.
They're wrong. That doesn't mean
what
that.
If they disproved somebody's theory. Oh my God.
Disprove their theory. I mean, like, that actually wouldn't happen, would it? But,
I could disprove people's theory if I want.
Okay.
Stuff. Yeah, I know stuff. I could disprove all sorts of theories.
So, like quantum physics and things.
Let's take the theory of, woman plus backlog plus need to earn money equals energy expended. I could disprove that one all day long.
Sorry, I'm going to be loud a second, so carry on talking just while I be loud.
Okay, la 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 la.
I
I
spent
just
3 hours.
That video this morning. Poor Lainey.
What'd you do?
What happened to Lainey?
The whole buggering about with the laptop that she's gone through. Oh, ka-ching.
Oh yeah.
Or messing about with this laptop of them. Basically, passing her from pillar. Apparently, I can't speak this morning. Shunting her from pillar to post, and each trying to blame the other company, and nobody answering their phones and whatever. I think it's a real shame that what should have been, what was supposed to be, a lovely uplifting gift has turned into a bloody nightmare.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
no one
next
taking
time we just send flowers.
Oh, poor Lainey.
Yeah, that's a bloody nightmare.
Well,
Isn't
it must be bad. It's caused Kath to swear.
Well, almost swear. Although how many? I'm not sure how many letters Kath has starred out, but that's not. There's not 3 starred out letters. I think there's 5. So I don't know how. I mean, that might be a northern swear word that has more letters in than the one that we're thinking of.
She might be saying faffing.
For fidgeting. Maybe she starred out the letters in fidgeting.
I think it's for kunking.
For kunking. What a for kunking cane. I'm going to start using that one. I like that. That's a good one.
Quite a good word there.
Hmm.
For a kunking.
But yeah, so hopefully you've she's got a refund. I know she's got a refund now. Hopefully you've ordered another one or and not from dodgylaptopsrus.com.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're great then.
Is that where you got yours?
Yeah.
Does yours work? Absolutely not.
Well, can you still see me?
Who said that? Actually, that's where your internet comes from. dodgyinternetsrus.com. That's why we can never see you.
Oh, actually, my friend Scott came round yesterday and he sort of not solved it for me, but he worked out why. So basically, okay, I was on contract
Welsh.
for 18 months, and when your 18 months is up, you go on to a rolling month-by-month contract. And the sort of longer that you are on that rolling month-by-month, the less they update you with stuff, so they don't, update
Unless
you.
they give a shit about you.
Yeah, basically, because they've got you,
Yeah.
like whatever, you've stayed with them so long, you're probably not going to go anywhere else because you haven't bothered so far. They slightly increase your payments and things. So yeah, so I'm going to contact them at some point, except you can't ring Sky.
No.
Which is annoying because they're all just 90% of problems can be solved online. I'm like, bloody hell.
Yeah, but you've got the 1% that can't be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's fun.
Yeah, you can't ring Virgin either, or if you can, you get one of their call centres that's in, I don't know, that's in another place.
Yeah. Very far away.
Yeah, and where they struggle to understand you and certainly don't seem to be able to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kath says she can swear like a trooper, but she can't spell.
Like a trooper, spell like a 5-year-old. There you go.
Case, Kath, you probably could have just put the swear word in without any stars, and we still wouldn't have, assumed that you were censoring yourself.
Yes, the word.
And also, it's my channel. Everyone can swear.
Yay!
Yay. Auntie Sue, say Willies.
Willie.
Hey.
And now we can all.
I'm sure she called me a wanker the other day in a comment as well. On one of my videos, Auntie Sue called me a wanker.
No.
That's how you know when you've made it. Yeah, I'm not joking, Karen. Go and check. It's on last week's waffle.
I'll put my hand up to most things.
Susan says bollocks. Yay. Motherfuck tits. Nice. Yay. Everyone came in.
You are a bugger.
Bugger.
Oh, can I plug somebody's channel that isn't me?
Of course.
Okay, I am really enjoying watching Ricky Lee Reselling Everything, and I think that's the full channel name as well. But I'll double check in case I'm telling lies. Oh God, it's Ka-Ching City. I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh God, it's Ka-Ching City. Oh, and now I've opened another window and I've got a Dewberry again. Right, I've made him up. He doesn't exist. Where's he gone?
Yeah, Ricky Lee Reselling Everything. I've just found it.
Yeah, that's him.
I've just subbed, so
I'm enjoying watching. He's just hit 500 subs because he was on Instagram yesterday. Why have I got feedback?
It's got 501 now.
Yeah, he was on Instagram yesterday plugging for those 2 subs to get him to 500. I think he should have more. I find him entertaining. I like he does car boot videos, and I like his manner at car boots. He's always polite and cheerful to everyone. You know, he's and he was.
You showed me him, and I think one of the reasons that you like him is he's also quite easy on the eye.
He's not ugly. I'll give you that. He's not hideous. He doesn't make me reach for the sick bucket. But that's not the only reason. In fairness, it's also the fact he was a barber and he has been forced to give up barbering for the time being due to COVID because of the rules that say he has to wear a bloody visor. And he said, I can't do it. I can't do the intricate barbering work that I used to do because I can't see what I'm doing. He said, and so it's affected the quality of my work, and I'm not prepared to send people out there with a shit haircut. So he's gone full-time reselling, and I just think he should have more subs. More subs.
Oh yeah, I have seen him.
I'm subscribed.
More subs. If you're not subscribed, if you're in Lex's chat and you're not subscribed, off you go. And see, Queenie Conquest Mother says Ricky Lee, kind on the eyes. Joan says ball sacks, but I think she might possibly still be on the previous conversation.
We hope so.
She might not be. What do I know?
She might know more than we do.
Yeah, maybe she likes his ball sack. No,
apparently it's doing the charity panel.
Stop it right now.
To the best of my knowledge, at no point has Ricky showed those parts on his channel. To the best of my knowledge.
Not yet, but you know there might be a demand for it now that that we've mentioned it.
You get more subs, I expect.
Yeah.
Sure. We're gonna get a sudden influx of like 5,000 women subscribers all going balls, balls, balls.
Oh, poor man.
Oh. But no,
acceptable offer.
I agree with what you said about like the way he is at car boot sales, the way he talks to people. Like he's not a forceful haggler or anything like that.
I like his approach. He's cheerful. Yeah. He is light-hearted. Obviously, he wants a bargain. We all want a bargain. But yeah, this bloody fringe. She said to me, "Do you want a choppy fringe?" If anybody asks me again, the answer's no. I don't want a choppy fringe.
Maybe he's using his skills as a barber, because obviously you've got to be nice to everybody and you've got to make conversation. He's using those skills and transferring them over to.
Yeah, I should imagine those people's skills have travelled over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady says, rummage around, Master of Pieces, the Reselling White Boy, and the Global Thrifters are all fab too. I'm enjoying the Global Thrifters. I'm enjoying Rummage Around. I've also watching Brum Reseller and enjoying him. I seem to be watching a lot of blokes. I don't think it's a menopause thing. I think there's just a lot of new men reseller channels. I think that's all it is.
You're not just really horny.
I haven't seen Master of Pieces. I'm definitely not horny. Definitely not. It's the all fruit diet. It's taking it all out of me.
There's closet.
See, I've not been watching so many reselling videos because it depresses me because I can't go out and buy stuff. So if I'm watching people pick up stuff, it just makes me jealous because I can't go and get stuff.
Don't. Because I don't go out and get stuff.
Because I don't go out and get stuff.
It's fine, but don't. Well, yeah, Norman says Brum Reseller is funny. Oh, Jones says, I like watching Bonafide Hustler. I mean, I really like watching it.
It is quite nice.
I watched an episode last night of Black Books, and it's the one where Fran is excited by the guy who's reading the shipping forecast. She's finding his voice very arousing. And there's a theme running through this episode where she's listening to the shipping forecast, and it ends before she's finished listening. And that's just what Jane reminded me of then, when she's like, really like watching it. Hi Mel, what time is it in Australia? Because Mel's up.
I've got to pop off now, as it were. I got an appointment with a lady with some stock.
Okay, I'm going to back in a minute.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can find today. It'll either be very, very good or not much. It's always one or the other and very little in between.
Good luck.
Fingers crossed you get a good haul today.
Yeah, I will see you all later then.
Bye. Mel's watching us from the bath. Mel, we can see you too, remember? This works both ways.
It's 8 p.m. My maths
I
didn't
always
work.
assumed that it's 12 hours from Australia to here, but maybe it isn't. Maybe that's just me imagining that.
Yeah, I
It's
thought that.
about 8 o'clock, about 8:05.
Yeah, and so that's about 9 hours or something.
I've been watching a channel called Breathcast. So like breakfast, but the K and the F the other way.
Oh yes, Breathcast. Yeah, and she goes dumpster diving, doesn't she?
Oh, but like to the max, man. Like, wow. Insanely amazing. Absolutely awesome. Because Tasty, I don't know if she's still here, she recommended it to me. And there's one in particular where, well, it's the first one I watched. And it's about, she finds Cabbage Patch dolls, but like in their original boxes, and like just an insane amount of like 80s and 90s toys just all got left on the sidewalk, and
Oh my God.
in her truck, picks it all up, and she's going through it, and it's like, wow, amazing. Absolutely awesome. And she's dead nice as well, which is always
Bye,
good.
Anthony, have a good day.
Bye.
Everybody says goodbye. He's gone.
But yeah, so she's cool. I like watching ones like that. She, you know, she donates stuff and she actually uses things as well. You know, it's good.
Cincinnati Picker's quite good as well. That's another one. It's a completely different world, isn't it? Like US dumpster diving and reselling is just a different world to us.
Completely. Like, I mean, we're not even allowed to dumpster dive here, are we? It's illegal, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think people chuck stuff away here the way they seem to in America, and I don't mean that as a slate in Americans or anything, but I wonder if they. I'll be back when this is a sentence. They don't have the charity shops the way we have them, do they? Obviously, they have Goodwill and they have the thrift stores, but there seems to be fewer of those things. Like, you know, for us, there's 100 charity shops in every city. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go. Whereas people there seem to just dispose of their stuff. And is that because there isn't the options for donating that we have here? Is there not so many places that you can donate at?
Do you think it's a cultural thing as well? Like, I don't want to say, because we've got history here in the UK, you know. So, but I mean, like, maybe we, you know, the make, do and mend thing of our parents and grandparents and stuff like that, that I don't know whether that was over there as well, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if as well that there's the fact that, you know, if it's not in your bin, it won't be taken. You can't put your bin out and pile up a load of stuff next to it, because it would just be, you know, so.
And you get fined for it.
Yeah.
It could be.
I think in America they've got a lot more space, haven't they? And they have outhouses more and stuff, so they just shove stuff in their outhouse or their barn.
Catherine's have to drive quite a distance to drop anything off.
I think if we did
we're such a massive country.
I think if we did more dumpster diving, we'd probably be quite shocked about the amount of stuff and good stuff that people just throw away.
Corporate stuff, I'm sure we have the same issues here that they have there, that corporations are putting stuff in the dumpsters that could easily be donated. I'm sure that's a worldwide thing. That, you know,
I mean, we were at a jumble trail the other day, and we were going around at the sort of the end of the day when people were clearing up, and we watched a woman just pick up a box full of books, you know, just decent books, and throw them in her bin. I had to walk away quickly. I mean,
I think we're having a problem here at the moment, because, like somebody said in the chat about 10 minutes ago, it was a chap, I can't remember who it was. He just tried to donate a load of stuff and can't, because he can't find anywhere that will take a donation at the moment. So it was Nigel. There we go.
Yeah, you can imagine a lot of stuff, like, because the tips are open now. A lot of people are just going to be dumping decent stuff.
That's it. I've got 5 bags of charity shop donations here, and I can't find a charity shop to take them to at the moment. And they're getting on my tits, to be frank. And apparently they're getting on viewers' tits, because somebody commented on one of my videos the other week saying it all looks disgusting in your background. Get rid of all that stuff cluttering up the place.
Oh.
Most of it's stuff, to be fair.
Well, I tell you one thing that can be gotten rid of first is that person that commented. Bye.
Decluttered some viewers.
Yeah.
Not a fan then. It wasn't a fan then.
I put a picture of my curry I'd made on Instagram, and someone commented underneath saying that I hadn't photographed it very well. I should have put everything closer together to make it more appealing.
You didn't say I didn't take this photo for the gram.
It's my dinner.
Oh, sorry, next.
No. It's just like yeah. Honestly, the things that people have problems with, and you're like, God, you really do need some kind of life
or a filter, at least.
Nick got told off the other day because he smacks his lips too much when he talks.
What?
He does that a lot.
It's very odd that people continually watch things they don't enjoy.
Yeah,
very strange.
Can't
say I've noticed that, Andrea.
Been for a long time afterwards, so he was like, I keep trying not to do it, but
but he shouldn't have to.
I know, but it does make you aware of it.
Tell him we'll all be watching out for it now. That'll make him feel really comfortable every time he does a video.
Yeah.
Poor man.
Charity donations. A lot of the charity chains have a one place, like a sorting place. So you can go and donate to or take your donations to. Well, I think a lot of the just individual stores are not taking them in because people can't handle it or can't literally handle it. So they're taking it to like the sorting places, and then they're managing to sort of quarantine it for 3 days before they sort it and stuff.
That's a good point. I think there is a Heart Foundation sorting warehouse near here. They don't open, you can't go and buy. But I think in one of the local business parks is one of those. I wonder if I could take it there.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
My charity shop, sorry, Andrea.
And I was just going to quickly say they've got a local hospice that's got like a general sorting place, and they're asking everybody to take them, giving out and saying, please bring your donations to there.
I was going to say my charity shop that I volunteer in, they're opening again on Monday, but I can't go there yet because I can't socially distance either in the shop or in the back room because the back room's only small.
Yeah.
So I can't go back yet.
Well, they've not put the PPE in it. Blah, 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 blah. They'll have had to put the PPE in at the tills or whatever, won't they? Because they've all had to do that.
Yeah.
It does make me laugh. The one near us, they've got a plastic screen. So lady stands at till, plastic screen in front of her, you the other side of the screen, and then she hands everything to you around the screen. I'm sure it's fine. I'm fine with it. As long as you are, love, that's okay.
I just keep laughing at people who've got masks on with their nose sticking out.
Yeah.
It always makes me laugh.
I mean, that's doing nothing because you're still spreading your droplet.
People driving along in their cars with the windows shut on their own wearing a mask. I'm like, who are you protecting?
Yeah.
Are you protecting you from yourself or you from yourself? Who's gaining here?
It's a nice thought. It's just not working for anyone.
You're enjoying that because we all know it's not particularly fun being in the mask, you know. So
Phil was at work yesterday, and a young guy came in, and he was coming right up to his counter and talking to, because these screens they have them behind till, but when your counter's like 16 foot long, and you've got to go and get shoes off them and keys, whatever. And he said, have you got a mask, mate? And he said, yeah. And he pulled it out and held it like that and looked at him in the eye. So Phil says, do you think you could put it on? Anyway, got accused of being a Hitler.
Oh, nice.
That was one of Hitler's worst traits, I think. The bit where he insisted that everybody wore a mask all the time. I think that was one of the things that made him so unpopular. I honestly think he'd have been an excellent world leader if it hadn't been for his obsession with masks.
literally just that.
But to have the goal to say yes and then look you straight in the eye and go, and
It's like Kirsten said she had to throw somebody out of her shop. Well, I presume not physically throw, because Kirsten's about, but she had to ask someone to leave because he doesn't wear a mask because he voted for democracy. Well, no matter what you voted for, this is the government we currently have, and if this is the law, then this is the current law.
I did feel sorry for a girl the other day when I was coming home from Puthcall. She'd lost her mask, and like this was when we were getting on the bus, and you in Wales, like you have to wear it on public transport and have done. But yeah, she'd lost it, and so he wouldn't let her on the bus, and thankfully someone had like a spare disposable one, so she could get on. But I was a bit like, that's like she's a young girl, like 11 or 12 or something, and you're just gonna leave her.
Yeah,
like that's kind of wrong. But thankfully someone else had one.
Yes, and stuff like that is going to lead to people claiming exemption when they don't have exemption, because otherwise you can't function in society because people are policing you.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a bit of a shame there.
I went to Pilates in real life this week, and I was a little bit nervous about it, and I had a whole checklist of things we had to bring for ourselves and do and blah blah blah, and I packed my bag and I got everything ready, and I was really nervous. But halfway there I thought, no, I haven't got my mask in. And if I'd have turned around and gone back, I'd have been late. So I was like, I was hoping, because it's only like going in and out, because once you're on your mat you to exercise, because then you've got space. So I was really hoping that I'd be all right just to like put the t-shirt over my face or something on the way in and out. But anyway, I got in the queue and was chatting, socially distanced, chatting to my classmates, and luckily a lady had some in her car, some disposable ones. And so very kindly gave me one, but I had a bit of a panic on the way. I was like, oh no, what if they don't let me in my class?
There's a lot of memes, isn't there, currently on Facebook of people. There's have you seen the Beatles one? So the classic Beatles picture where all four of them are on the zebra crossing.
Yeah.
There's the three of them then, and then John Lennon is going the other way, and I can't remember who it is at the back is saying what's up, and he's going, forgot my bloody mask.
Good.
And then there's another one of a vulture stalking along, isn't it? It's me on my way back to the car for my mask. If you sit and watch outside the supermarket for any length of time, you can watch people go, da-da-da, oh, bugger. Da-da-da, oh, bugger.
Have a little clicker. Count them all. Yeah.
Right, I've got to go and pick up my sacks. Thank you for letting me join in.
That's quite all right. I was going to say, we've been on for like well over an hour now, and I am going to venture out and go to the post office and stuff, and go to town. My sister texted me to say that Sully, the big car booth, is on this weekend, so I might be going to Barry.
What time will Lindy get their car in?
She said about 12ish. So are you okay to come on StreamYard with me and we'll have a look at that listing thing I've got a problem with?
Yeah.
Yeah? Brilliant.
You put a link in.
I will do.
Right, because then you can screen share, can't you?
Sue's going to try and help me with a multi-variation listing that I wasted 3 hours of my life trying to do yesterday.
Okay. Good luck with
Well,
that.
have fun with that.
Yeah, I like that one as well, Queenie. Have you seen the Airgasm meme? It's Meg Ryan doing an orgasm scene from When Harry Met Sally, and it's when the air. Right. Sacks.
Yes. Have fun.
Andrew,
I'm going to end broadcast now. So bye-bye, everyone. Thanks.